What is up, YouTube? It's your boy ChasmRift here, and we are back with Battle Stadium doubles with Pokemon Sword and Shield, and this is the 5th episode, if I'm correct. So last episode we tried out a rain team, and we're gonna continue so, because we only got one comment that said to keep the same team. So I'll just keep battling with the rain team for just these next 2 episodes. So last episode we went 1-1 with the team, and yeah, I have gripes with it. So first things first, I think it's a pretty good team for people to use to start off with if they're not used to battling in doubles. However, the team does have issues. Like, for example, if you get rid of the rain, the team doesn't have much of an answer to ground, and some teams can have their way with this team. So it's not the best rain team ever because there's too many Pokemon that rely too much on the rain, personally. But I mean, we're here to have fun. So the goal here is I want to see if I can have a positive record with this team, whether that be 6 games, so whether that be 4-2 or 5-1, which I don't know about 5-1, but we'll see. Okay, so this is our team. Pretty standard team our opponent is running. The Grimmsnarl, Excadrill, Braviary, Whimsicott, Drake Opvich, and Arcanine. So the Arcanine isn't too much of a threat, but the fact that they can set up Tailwind with their Whimsicott is troublesome. So what I'm thinking about doing is, if we can delete that Whimsicott, depending on how they lead, we should be fine. Let me check the team out. I might have to bring Ferrothorn for the power trip. You know what? We'll do Pelipper. We'll do YOLO. Ferrothorn is a nice Pokemon to battle here. So Ferrothorn. And then let's see. So you're gonna be between Barraskewda or Seismitoad. You know what? Barraskewda. Let's do it. So, this is the team I'm rocking with. My opponent is cutting it close to the timer. Okay, they barely got it in. I was gonna hope they actually missed the timer and we would just be forced to battle their first 4 Pokemon, which would have been a really great situation. Now the Grimmsnarl, I'm a little bit worried about the Grimmsnarl. I'm not gonna lie. So oh yeah, question of the day as we're getting into this. What is the most underrated Pokemon in VGC right now to you guys? Whether that's been watching footage or playing yourselves, what Pokemon do you think are underrated? So I got 2. Personally, I think Scrafty is underrated. I'm surprised no one's really running it besides me and Nightmare. And secondly, I think, hear me out, I think Dreadnought is also underrated because people are not giving his ability Swift Swim enough credit. So yeah, that's why I'm saying what I'm saying. I can't read that. So Grimmsnarl next to Arcanine. Okay, so we can't really stop. We're gonna Scald the Arcanine, and we're gonna fake out the Grimmsnarl. We should have more priority. I think that's the Arcanine because Grimmsnarl can't set up. Yeah, Grimmsnarl can't set up when it's Dynamax. Okay, so this Arcanine is gonna be scary, no doubt. So we fake out, so they can't get any screens up or any other shenanigans. Okay, they can't move. Max Lightning, that's fine. We're sashed. Cool. And then next turn, what we're gonna do is we're just gonna. So next turn, we can't really do much to the Grimmsnarl personally, depending on the damage. Man. How about we? We're gonna have to. So the Grimmsnarl is gonna probably set up a screen. So to deal with that, I think our best play is to just Tailwind. I mean, just Hurricane and Scald. We're gonna double down the Arcanine. I don't think we're gonna get the KO because we can't do anything to the. Ooh, that's interesting. Huh. They're paralyzed. They went for the Max Knuckle on Pelipper. Smart, smart. So they boost their attack. Ludicolo use Scald. Cool. Let's see. Alright, Barraskewda. Alright, hear me out, guys. Hear me out. We're gonna G-Max Guard. Okay, we're gonna G-Max Guard. And we're gonna Scald Arcanine again. Because I predict they're gonna do it for the same play. They're gonna T-Wave the Barraskewda. And also go for, if I'm correct, they're gonna go for Max Lightning on Barraskewda because it's a bigger threat than Ludicolo poses on them. So I think that's what their play is gonna be. So I'm gonna Max Guard right here. And they're probably gonna bank on me being paralyzed, which is a very big yikes on my part. So Max Guard. T-Wave. Called it. Okay, that's part one of the prediction. Max Lightning. Let's go. Let's go. Yo. There we go. Alright, let's play some Pokemon. Man, we took down an Arcanine. Oh boy. Oh boy. Okay, let's bring in the young Pharaoh. And then we're gonna need to Energy Ball with Ludicolo. I would like to get rid of the Grimmsnarl, but I just don't think we're gonna be able to. This is very gimmicky, trying to T-Wave my whole team. I should have brought the Raichu. I really should have brought Raichu. I also think he's gonna set up screens just to make his team beefier. But so far all he did was just spam T-Wave. Jeez, while I'm recording, everybody decides they want to start texting me. Okay, Leech Life. We take those, actually. We take that. We take those plays. So we're gonna Power Trip the Dracovish. And I say we bring in Barraskewda. Oh, I actually don't know how this works. Ooh, I don't know how this works. I switched out my D-Max Pokemon. I don't know. Are we gonna come back as the D-Max? Nope. That's fine. Still living. We still living out here, boys. That's okay, because we got a Power Trip. This game is trash. And we're stuck. I hate this team with a passion. I hate this team with a passion. That's fine. That's fine. We're getting a Power Trip off. I got their Tailwind. That's fine. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna eventually switch out Ferrothorn, make it stronger against the Dracovish. There we go. That's how you play Pokemon. That's how you play Pokemon. Alright, we're gonna Power Trip Dracovish. We're gonna Power Trip Dracovish. I'm thinking about this. I'm thinking. So they already got the Tailwind up. Let's switch it to Ludiolo. I'm thinking, because this thing could have Psychic Fang. It's not gonna do too much. So let's take out the Dracovish. And yeah, switching to Ludicolo. We're gonna need. I think we're gonna need Barraskewda to win this. So Ludicolo comes out. Leech Life. Okay, that is bold. I thought he would attack the Barraskewda. But we take those, I guess. Close combat. That did way too much damage. No, that did way too much damage. Power Trip. I think that KOs. Yes! Bro, we got this. I'm gonna use this opportunity to bring in Barraskewda. And I'm gonna fake out the Braviary. Fairborn comes back. Barraskewda. Yo, this is next level. They made a bad turn right there. They flinched, they couldn't move. Okay. We're gonna double down. He can't knock both of us out. And one of us are gonna get the KO this turn. That's fine with me. And I almost protected with Barraskewda. Y'all saw that. I almost protected. That would have been... I think that would have been game. Let's go! Let's go! My God, we did it. That was one of the funnest matches ever. I was so frustrated. There was so many ups and downs. But man, that was fun. GG to the opponent. They really had me on the ropes there. Hey, we got a pro team. Cool, that's gonna help me out with EV training. Hey, let's check out their team. I want to do this out of respect. Okay, Citrus, Braviary, Tailwind, Close Combat, Brave Bird, Protect. Pretty standard to what I expected. Whimsicott, also standard because I saw the Arcanine, so I expected to beat up. Okay, let's see what the nature was. So, Modest. Interesting. They want Modest instead of Timid. Okay. Extra Drill, Jolly Nature. Oxide, Ironhead, High Horsepower, Protect. Okay, they were playing it real safe with this Pokemon. Dracovish, I called it. He does have Psychic Fangs, but he just didn't use it for whatever reason. And I guess because Leech Life also does a good amount of damage. This was Jolly. Jolly as well for their Grimmsnarl. Fake out T-Wave. Okay. I guess he explains that one turn where I didn't see their move. I was like, what did they go for? And I guess they went for a Sucker Punch, if I'm gonna be correct. And then the Arcanine, which is also Jolly. Okay, they never heard of Adamant Pokemon. They really wanted Speed Control. And I guess I could say that's their downfall. Like, they bank too much on speed and not too much on... Because the T-Wave plays they're going for. They're banking too much on that, if you ask me, as opposed to just trying to knock out the Pokemans. Let's listen to Hop Steam. So we got some points on the board. We're 5 and 4. So that Pokeball tier. Before the end of the year, I'm gonna hit Master Ball tier, and that's gonna be pretty clutch. Okay. So if we win another one today, we're guaranteed to at least break even with the team. As in, let's say we win today, and then next episode, we hypothetically went 0-2, which I'm trying my best not to go 0-2. We will still be 3-3. Not my favorite thing in the world, because that would mean I'll be 6-6 out of 12 battles. But David, I think that's his name, David. And this is more speed control. Braviary Tailwind with the Mimikyu is possible. Rotom with the Mimikyu is also possible. Then of course you got Tailwind, Braviary with the Excadrill, Heatar with the Excadrill, or Excadrill with Rotom Wash. So basically, what I'm trying to say is Braviary and Rotom Wash. I can see them coming out this battle. With that being said, what we're gonna do is, I think it's gonna be Big Brain. We're gonna lead Raichu. Actually, no, let's not lead Raichu. We're gonna lead Seismitoad. We're gonna do Seismitoad. Ferrothorn does have a nice matchup against most of these Pokemon. We're gonna do Seismitoad, Pharaoh. Okay. Hear me out. Pelipper in the back in case we gotta switch in to get our rain going for the speed control because of how speed works now. And nope, Barraskewda does come in and delete a good chunk of the team. I want to bring Raichu though, but Barraskewda. So basically, I'm not even gonna bother trying to fake out turn 1. I'm just gonna try to get. So I predict that they're gonna switch in. I'm predicting that this is actually gonna be a slow Tyranitar, based on the fact they got speed control with Braviary. So just to make sure that it happens, bring a Pelipper in the back so we can switch it in. This works too. This works pretty well. So we're gonna I really could max rain. Yeah, let's do that. We're gonna max Geyser and we're going to Iron Head the Mimikyu. They're gonna try to get the speed up. So if we can break the Excadrill? Fair enough. I actually am fine with this. I am fine with this 100%. Interesting that they're Dynamaxing their Braviary. That is interesting. The Dynamaxing Braviary. So this is a very offensive Braviary. So we know three of their Pokemon. And looking at the team with the Rotom and the Mimikyu, I think they're gonna probably bring Hydreigon in the back. I can see weird synergy happening here. Excadrill could also be in the back, but you would have saved the Dynamax for Excadrill. It's also possible they had the same thought process and had their Weather Setter in the back, but I think they would have brought it out. Just nah. I need to right now bringing it out immediately. The Ferrothorn ate that up very nicely. Iron Bar is gonna kick in. Their attack rolls. So we set up our own range. That's a really good amount. I'm not even going to front. That was a really good amount. Ferrothorn went for Iron Head. Cool. They're not in range yet to get to proc their berry. However, I say we delete the Braviary. What can we switch into? Now we're gonna keep Pelipper in the back. We may need it for late game sleeping. So we're gonna delete their Braviary. Cool, they didn't go for Max Guard. Max Knuckle. I don't think Ferrothorn lived. Nope. That's fine. The reason I didn't want to attack the Rotom slot is because it hasn't procced this Citrus yet. So Hydro Pump, and we dodge. Hell yeah. Alright. We got Barrascuda. Special attacks, death. We can't use any of those moves. How about Max Geyser here? So when Max Geyser the Braviary, we're gonna close combat the Rotom. That's the play. If they proc the berry, I'm fine. So long as we get the damage in on the Rotom. Since they can't D-Max with their Mimikyu now, since Braviary is D-Max, my thought process is we're going to try to get rid of these two Pokemons and then try to single out Mimikyu for the end. Let's go. That's the first KO. That's the first KO. Barrascuda looking strong. Very strong. Just like Gyarados. Cool. Cool. They can't switch into anything else now. Plus we outspeed. So next turn we're gonna delete. Control, Alt, delete their Mimikyu. That's the plan. Because I highly doubt they got protected in their Mimikyu. Most Mimikyus, if I'm correct, especially in this meta, play rough, Shadow Sneak, Swords Dance maybe, and possibly Willow. Sometimes that fourth slot is interchangeable, but most Mimikyu typically aren't running Protect. And that's because of how disguises work. My opponent, are they timering me? Like, it doesn't take this long to pick your Pokemon. Come on, don't be big sad that I deleted your team and I have a win condition in the back in the form of Pelipper. Because Pelipper still has a sash. So that means, that as long as we break Mimikyu's disguise and we single it out, as long as that happens, Pelipper can still bring the game back. Because essentially, Pelipper is given 2 turns. And the opponent really is stalling me. They're not playing anymore. It doesn't take that long to send these 2 Pokemon out. Hey, we win. We win. I'm gonna Sludge Bomb Mimikyu just to break it. Actually, no. We're gonna single out Mimikyu. So we're gonna Muddy Water both. And we're gonna close combat the Hydreigon. That's the play. That's in the event that we just can't get the KO with Barrascuda, but I really doubt that's not gonna be. I don't think that's gonna be an issue. So we knock out the Hydreigon. Mimikyu really doesn't have any good spread. Does Mimikyu even have a spread move? Curious. Okay, I'm just gonna run some calcs. And by calcs I mean I'm just gonna look up Mimikyu. I don't think Mimikyu has spread moves. Okay. Oh, why am I on Bulbapedia? Let's go to the real site. Let's go to Cerebi. Yeah, because Cerebi's already updated. So I'm looking, and no, Mimikyu does not have double targeting moves. Not at all. Now, if this was Gen 7 and it had Z Destiny Bond, I believe that lets you get the KO. But this is game right here. Like, you set up. You still got rain. So all I'm gonna do is Earth Power because of Stab and Liquidation because of Stab. So I called that the Swords Dance. This is pretty textbook. This victory right here. GG to the opponent. And that is it, guys. 2-0. This is the first time we got 2-0 in Sword and Shield right now. So, yeah. I want to thank everybody for watching this. Let's check out the team. I want to see the thought process was. I want to see if the Mimikyu did Protect. Like, if it had Protect, then they could have stalled out the rain, because I think we only had 1 turn left. So So yeah, this Tyranitar wasn't going to be a threat to the team. Excadrill obviously was going to be a threat. This is Adamant. They're polar opposite to your last opponent. Braviary, Jolly Nature. So when you turn Brave Bird, close combat. I don't know about that U-turn. I probably would prefer it running Protect. Because Brave Bird and close combat are pretty safe to use because there aren't too many Pokemon that would completely wall it. Hydreigon. Wait, is this AV? Let me check. Choice specs. Choice Scarf, Focus Sash, Life. Ooh, interesting. And they got Poker Rust. Lucky. Might use that for footage. Dragon Pulse, Dark Pulse, Flamethrower, and Draco. Okay. I mean, it makes sense that they're not carrying Protect. Since their choice. Rotom, Thunderbolt, Hydro Pump both switch Protect. I really feared that this thing had Will-O-Wisp. That's why I kind of didn't want to bring Barraskewda out, but we risked it for the biscuit. And let's see. Modest. Why are all the Pokemon modest? This should be like Bold or Impish. Actually, Bold. I think that's the right one. Plus defense, minus attack. Mimikyu, Adamant, Taunt. Taunt? Taunt. I mean, it makes sense. There's a lot of Pokemon who rely on setup, but ironic that Mimikyu's the one carrying Taunt. So, that's it, everybody. I'm about to get out of here. Let's have some fun and enjoy the rest of y'all days. Gates fall open. Answer questions down below if y'all can. I'm about to get out of here. So, bye.